G'day guys, welcome to another On Throttle video, and today we are out with the beautiful Moto Morini Seiemmezzo 6.5. So let's get into it. Rightio, so Seiemmezzo is Italian for 6.5, which is the name that this bike has. 6.5 kind of refers to the cubic capacity. It's a 650 parallel twin, just like the X-Cape, and yeah, she's a good bit of fun. The Seiemmezzo comes in two variants, so this is the SCR, it also comes in an STR. Three guesses to what those are. 3, 2, 1. So SCR, Scrambler. STR is the street variant, so there's a couple of differences. Scrambler gets the cool little fly screen, also gets the tubeless spoked wheels, and the rather cool looking seat. They also come in 6 different colours. Seiemmezzo Scrambler comes in this cool green, a couple of other colours, I think white might also be one of them, and the STR comes in a couple of colours. But the Rhine red really stands out, like you could get lost in that red colour, it's amazing. So being Moto Morinis, these are made in China, but they're designed in Italy and it really shows. So I'm pretty sure this is a big step up from the X-Cape in terms of feel and build quality. X-Cape was kind of let down a little bit by how much plastic it uses, and it kind of detracts from the premium feel of the bike, which is the only real bad thing you can say about the X-Cape. The Seiemmezzo, on the other hand, yeah, it feels really premium, it feels great, looks fantastic, but if you're sort of looking at this as like an alternative to, say, a Triumph Street Scrambler or a Scrambler 1200, you're kind of in the wrong ballpark. So this bike is a 650 Lambs bike, learner approved here in New Zealand. I'll put the specs down here in terms of power figures. It's good fun. You can lift the wheel in first gear if you really try without using the clutch. We'll do a wheelie. But yeah, it's more of a street-based bike, this. So you've got an 18-inch front and a 17-inch rear wheel, which kind of limits you on tyre choices. The Pirellis it comes with factory, they're not particularly great in gravel, I've got to say. So I'm just out here near Mangakawa, and yeah, they don't instill confidence, these tyres. They do perform great on the road, which is I think where Moto Morini envisages this bike being 99% of the time. It's fine in the gravel if you're taking it easy, but it's not as nice and not as planted as the X-Cape. The X-Cape was a really, really good gravel road bike, and it just felt like it went wherever you wanted it to go. This, I recall pushing the front a little bit, spins up the rear quite quickly. You're not really going to be attacking gravel roads hard on this bike. Pricing for this is 14 grand or thereabouts. I'll put the official one down in the bottom of the screen there. X-Cape is now 15.5 grand, right in line with its main competitor, the Suzuki V-Strom. X-Cape still offers more bang for buck in terms of what you get. You get adjustable suspension and the TFT screen with connectivity. This has a TFT as well. Let's go have a quick look. Rightio, so moving on past this gorgeous looking leather looking seat and a nice 16 litre fuel tank, we have this, another beautiful TFT. So got 2 screen modes, so we'll just go through display, view. So it was an SCR before, we'll go to STR, go back, and that is the street looking screen there. Doesn't do anything in terms of performance, it's just how the information is displayed, but I think it's a nice fun thing to have. You also have connectivity, so you can connect your Bluetooth device to it as well as your phone, so that's pretty groovy. Actually, let's get out of that screen. So yeah, good features on the dash. You have fuel gauge, which just like the X-Cape is the annoying little lines that are not really good to see your level at a glance, but you do have that very handy range to empty indicator, which seems to be pretty spot on so far in testing. Just under 400k so far, and yeah, no real complaints. We'll flicker off so we don't end up sitting out here with a flat battery. The seat, not the most comfortable thing in the world. It's definitely more a short stint rather than a long tour, but that is coming from me with a broken coccyx, so take that with a grain of salt. It's beautiful though, the stitching's great looking. Obviously going to have to give it a really good clean, get all the cow poo off it. Embossed 6.5, again that's what Seiemmezzo means, it's Italian for 6.5. Good pillion grab handles here. It's a pretty good looking bike. So in terms of things I like, things I don't like about the Seiemmezzo, this is just a quick review. I'll do a proper full, more in-depth review later, running right into Christmas here, a couple of days out. In beautiful sunny New Zealand. So yeah, things I love. Suspension, you've got adjustment, that's great. Brembo brakes, they perform really well. Styling, again, Moto Morini has done a really good job here with styling of this bike. It looks and feels premium. The LED headlight looks great, fly screen also looks great, and the bike actually performs really well for a lamb's bike. So if you're coming off a bigger bike, you're looking to downsize into something smaller or cheaper, or just something that looks cool, I wouldn't worry too much about the power. It's plenty for overtaking, and you can have a really good time on it. Things it's not so great at, like I said before, it's not really a gravel road scrambler. The wheel sizing limits your tyre choice, so you're not going to be sort of scrambling over rocks or anything like that, but you don't have a skid plate or anything like that anyway, so it's definitely more a styling package scrambler than an actual capable off-road scrambler. Things I would like to see improved, honestly not a lot. It's a really fantastic looking bike. The fuel tank when you first get on it feels like it is huge, but it's only about 16 litres and it is flat and scalloped, so airbox underneath it. The engine, just like the X-Cape, is, if you trace it far back enough, you'll find the Kawasaki ER6N engine, and the local importers have said since they started bringing in these bikes to New Zealand that they have had zero faults to come through with them. They've had a flat battery and one other issue on a bike pre-delivery, but otherwise they've had no bikes coming in for warranty work or anything, so that's really promising. So now we've had a gander at it, I will leave us here and we'll have a quick look around it again, and that will do for today. So stay tuned, thanks for watching, and we will give you another video on what it's actually like to ride this bike coming very soon, so hang out for that.